When did humans start feeling ashamed to be naked? There was probably no first human who suddenly looked down and thought, wait, this is embarrassing. The better answer is stranger. Humans started wearing things long before nakedness became shameful. Clothes did not begin as morality. They began as technology. A hide wrap could protect against cold. A fiber cord could carry tools. A pigment layer could protect skin, mark identity, or make someone look powerful. The oldest clues are indirect, because skin, bark, grass, and leather usually rot away. One clue comes from lice. Body lice live in clothing, so their evolution gives scientists a rough clock for regular clothing use. A major genetic study estimated that clothing lice split from head lice at least about 83,000 years ago, and possibly as early as 170,000 years ago. Archaeology gives another clue. In Morocco, researchers found bone tools from about 120,000 to 90,000 years ago that looked like they were used to work hides and furs. Later, eyed needles and tailored garments appear much more clearly, especially in colder Ice Age environments. But here is the trap. Clothing is not the same thing as shame. Humans decorated bodies before they hid them. Shell beads, ochre, body paint, tattoos, scars, hair, feathers, and cords could turn a body into a message. In many warm places, people did not need much clothing for survival. But they still used adornment because the body was social. A necklace might say who you belong to. Paint might say you were ready for ritual. A belt, bead, scar, or hairstyle might say age, courage, grief, marriage, or status. So the first question was not, how do we hide the body? It was often, what does this body mean to everyone else? Shame needs more than skin. Shame needs a watcher, a rule, and the feeling that you have broken that rule. That is why nakedness can feel ordinary in one society, private in another, sacred in another, and humiliating in another. Children show this clearly. Very young children are often comfortable naked until adults teach them which parts of the body are private, where, and with whom. Cultures do the same thing at human scale. They teach bodies how to feel. Once a community has a normal way to dress, being undressed can start to mean something. It can mean you are a child, an outsider, poor, grieving, punished, vulnerable, sexually available, ritually pure, ritually impure, or simply not ready to be seen. That meaning changes from place to place. This is why a bare chest, covered hair, exposed legs, or bare feet can feel normal in one setting and shocking in another. Puberty probably mattered a lot, because bodies begin carrying obvious signs of fertility, attraction, adulthood, and social risk. Uncovering certain parts of the body may have helped manage jealousy, courtship, privacy, kinship, and who was allowed to look at whom. But even then, there was no universal human dress code. The big acceleration likely came with settled life, strangers, property, rank, and public space. In small groups, everyone mostly knows who you are. In villages and cities, you are constantly seen by people who do not know your story. Clothing becomes a shortcut. It can show gender, job, wealth, religion, mourning, marriage, military role, or social class before anyone speaks. And once clothing shows status, nakedness can become the opposite of status. In many early states, to strip someone was not just to uncover them. It was to lower them. Captives, slaves, prisoners, and defeated enemies were often shown or treated as exposed because exposure could mean powerlessness. That is one root of bodily shame, not the body itself, but the fear of being seen without protection, dignity, or social control. Religion then gave some dress rules cosmic weight. In the story of Adam and Eve, nakedness becomes linked with knowledge, disobedience, and shame. But that story did not invent modesty everywhere. Ancient Greeks could treat athletic male nudity as beautiful and honorable, while other traditions treated public nakedness as disgraceful. Even today, the same body can mean health in a doctor's office, beauty in art, innocence in childhood, freedom at a beach, danger in a street, and shame in a courtroom. So when did humans start feeling ashamed to be naked? Not at one moment, Clothing may go back more than 80,000 years. Body decoration may be even older as a social language. But nakedness became shameful only when cultures taught people that an uncovered body meant the wrong thing in the wrong place. The human body did not change. The audience did. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more explained history.